Alright, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be doing a separate voiceover for Run Roo Run.
3, 2, 1.
I recorded this video and I forgot to turn on my microphone. So I am going to do a second take, except I'm not going to play through it again just because I think I really did really well. So the storyline here, we have baby Joey kidnapped by the Sydney Zoo, and it's up to Mama Roo to go rescue baby Joey. So anyway, yeah. So I I brought this back a few years ago, and I played quite a bit of it. Whoops. And okay, so we're looking through this intro again, and so I brought this a long time ago, and I sat down and played it quite a bit, and I think I've almost gotten through. I think I got through about at least close to half the game. And anyway, so there's in each chapter there are 15 levels and 6 extreme levels as well. And the premise to this game is simple: that each level is a screen, and you just basically have to go from one side to the other. And we will show you. You just tap to start, so you just tap the screen to jump, and it's very simple. In these first 15 levels, all you are doing is just jumping over objects and stuff like that to get to the goal point. So that's how this game goes. This is a very good game to play in small bursts. You know, you can beat like a dozen levels, and if you need to go, you can come back and finish whatever you didn't finish later. So yeah, like, this game was definitely created for the iPhone. And okay, let's do this here. We'll just jump right over that. There we go. I'm acting like I'm playing, but I'm actually not. I think, but yeah. So this game is this game was actually fun to play, and it's very simple. And you know, I am kind of upset with myself because I actually gave a decent. I think I recorded a very decent episode. And I got through that. And one of the problems I have with iPhone games is that I am using an HDMI adapter and an HDMI cable, and sometimes, for some reason, I will lose signal just for no reason, and it just messes up with the recording and everything. But sometimes I do luck out. Like during this video, I lucked out and nothing got interrupted. So I think it's either my connections, or my phone is just getting old. I have no idea. Or user error, whatever. So yeah. So we just got through the first 6 levels like no problem here. And in a little bit I will magically jump over to the extreme levels, and you're gonna see me struggle with them for a while, because they are the hardest levels in the game. But I don't know what the hardest level is, but I'm pretty sure it'll probably be the chapter 20 extreme levels. So I don't normally, I do not have any iPhone games for my long play. I don't have anything queued up for my long play, but if it was going to be any game, it would be this, because any other game like Angry Birds, which has like hundreds and hundreds of levels, and forget Candy Crush. Candy Crush has like thousands of levels. But yeah, I think a game that is nice and simple and easy to enjoy like this one, it will probably be a long play later down the line, because I think I get through about the first 2 chapters in this game in a total of just under 20 minutes. So that's 10% of the game right there. But yeah. So I'm guessing that this game will probably take at least a couple videos or two. That's what couple means. Okay, so far so good. We got through level 13. I think we got to, yeah. So we got to level 13 here. And let's see. We're right now I'm talking about something. I forget what I'm talking about, but yeah, when I say that I recorded a good episode, is that I didn't trail off too much and I didn't talk about any other stuff. But yeah, so some of these jumps require a little more precision, like especially some of the taller objects. This game is not too hard. I was playing this game on my like I had my phone laid across the desk here, and I was using my jump using my left thumb, but the palm of my hand. Oh, here we go. Here is chapter 1, and we're gonna do extreme here. I forget. I think I got through all 15 levels and forgot. I want to go do them again after this. But anyway, whoop. Okay, so yeah, these levels are a little bit more harder to get through. So the first extreme level is no problem. I got through it, no problem. This is where it starts to get tricky here. You're going to see a whole bunch of, yeah, you're going to see me get frustrated after a while. Like, I had my palm on the corner of the desk here, and it started to hurt. It started to kind of make my left hand uncomfortable after a while, and that blinking star in the upper right corner is just, I think it's just trying to give me a free pass of some sort past this level. I have no idea, or some sort of auto playthrough. I don't really like those, but I think those are designed for more little kids in mind, like little kids who are just need to get through see the level through, even if if they need some help along the way. So there we go. After our our 8th try, we got through. I think it was 8th. Okay, so this one here is going to be a little more tricky. This one requires a little more precise jumping rhythm here. So yeah, Run Roo Run is actually a pretty good game. Like a lot of games that I downloaded were because of toucharcade.com. Those guys were my go-to for, picking which game that I should choose, because there are like tens of thousands of games on the App Store, and oh, there we go. And the one thing that kind of bums me out is that there is, there are games like, especially when the iPhone moved from 32-bit iOS to the 64-bit to the 64-bit OS. There's a whole bunch of games that don't work anymore. So yeah, so there's a whole bunch of games, legacy games, that are gone, that you can't play anymore unless you have an old iPhone like mine. I'm playing off the iPhone 6, so in today's terms that is an ancient phone. So but yeah, like games like, I think phone games especially are gonna be like largely forgotten. I know there are some efforts to continue the legacy. I think there's a company that is offering sort of their own Apple Arcade, except for legacy titles like what is it, Hook Shot and stuff like that, Hook Jump, I forget what it's called, Hook Champ, yeah. But the thing is that what do you call it? There's gonna be like thousands of games that you won't be able to play. I mean, like I'm pretty sure that there is no website or nobody out there archiving these games. Like what do you call it? Let's say in about 20 years from now, some kid is gonna feel nostalgic about playing a certain iPhone game, especially if it's an obscure iPhone game. He's not gonna be able to find it anywhere online. That's what sucks about these iPhone games, is that the games are going to be largely forgotten, and yeah, you'll never see them again. Like the internet's web space is getting so big, and a lot of these little projects are losing their way. Kind of like those Flash games that Flashpoint is archiving, and they curated like about, what was it, 30,000 Flash animations and games. I still have yet to go through. I'm making a video on that, but I don't know when I'm going to be releasing it. My free play videos are always on the back shelf when it comes to, they take a back seat to my long plays and quick plays. But with my quick plays, like especially with iPhone games, I think my quick plays are going to be just that, mostly quick plays. But I'm thinking about doing Run Roo Run as a single video, possibly, unless I want to tackle the extreme difficulties. But yeah, I think I will do 2 videos of Run Roo Run. The first one will be probably the regular levels, and then the second one will probably be the extreme levels. But that's not guaranteed though, because Run Roo Run does get harder, even with their regular levels, a lot like further down the line. And it gets a little tricky. So I'm guessing that the Run Roo Run is probably going to be maybe 2 videos I'm hoping for. But yeah, this extreme first level extreme is no, like this 5th level of the extreme is really hard because you gotta really what do you call it? You gotta really have a rhythm of a jump here. I think the previous one before this one where I was getting frustrated because the bush was so close to the starting point. You had to kind of figure out when to jump immediately after you start moving. Like this one here is a little bit tricky, but this one doesn't take me too long here. And yeah, so I haven't really downloaded any iPhone games. Well, like there was a whole bunch of free games. Oh, look at that. We've completed the extreme levels of Chapter 1. And so we're going to go on to Chapter 2. And I'm going to tackle the extreme levels after that. And that'll be the end of the video. But for now, yeah. So let us go to Chapter 2. I just got to wait for myself to finish looking through the levels here. Oh yeah, that's right. I kind of forgot what level I was. Like I was like thinking I didn't finish Chapter 1. I think I skipped straight to the extreme levels, but no. Looking back at it now, I did play through all of the Chapter 1 levels, and I'm doing it again. So there's my first little mistake there. I'm too hyped up from the extreme levels. I'm making early jumps. But But yeah, like later on in the game, they introduce stuff like a double jump, and I think there's a spring, and also there's some fan air hovering levels here. Yeah, they introduced a little few more gameplay mechanics that spice up the level, not spice up the levels, but that added a little more different play mechanics. Like I guess like you could say. But yeah, like the one thing that I remember when I first got a smartphone is that I was very into iPhone gaming because I liked playing handheld video games. Like I had the original Game Boy, the Game Boy Pocket, and the Game Boy. Pretty much all the Game Boys, all the way up to the Game Boy Advance. I didn't get a Nintendo DS, but I did get the Nintendo 3DS. Got the PSP and the PlayStation Vita. I was a little disappointed in the PlayStation Vita just because it wasn't the system that I thought it was going to be, but apparently like it found a new life as an indie developer, centric handheld device. Okay, so we're going to go on to Chapter 2 here, and we're going to get through like the first 15 levels like no problem. And Extreme is where it kind of slows down a little bit, so as you can see here, they introduce a double jump. And yeah, so it's no problem here. So there we go. So it shows us how to jump over. Yep, no problem. And I was making mention of the arrows at the bottom there. Like the orange arrows shows a jump that you completed, but the red arrows shows a jump that you made but couldn't make. But the blue arrows, I believe, are the point of the double jump. Oh yeah, they are at the point. I do believe they are. So far, so good. All of these levels are very simple. The first few chapters are very easy. I don't remember. It starts to get tricky around Chapter 5, Chapter 6. It's been a few years since I last played this game. Like when I sat down and actually played this game. But yeah, I have a whole bunch of games on my iPhone that I don't delete, but I'm keeping them for the sake of I guess preservation or something. Like I don't want to delete them. There are some 32-bit games that work on my iPhone, but they don't anymore. Like the first Chaos Rings doesn't work. Chaos Rings 2 I think works. And the first what was it? Not that first Halo ripoff. What was it called again? I think I don't remember. It's not called Halo. I think it was called Zero. I'm trying to remember here now. I can't remember, but I'm mostly keeping my phone here at a legacy level for like games like Infinity Ring. Infinity Ring, I'm going to give a a good playthrough one of these days. Like a few of the essentials, I'm going to do a playthrough. Okay, so we finished chapter 2. Now we're going to go on to the extreme levels. Now these levels are kind of hard, but I found the single jump chapter 1s to be more harder than chapter 2, because chapter 2 extreme levels don't take me as long to beat as chapter 1 did. So far so good. Just have to get the rhythm down here. So yeah, sometimes I get myself a little angry, a little upset. I get a little upset with myself for making these mistakes where I have to do a voiceover. I don't do it much, but when I do, I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do it all over again. You know, it's even worse when I do it on a long play. I did it once with God of War, and oh boy, let me tell you, I had to reload and start it up again. I can't recall if I think I didn't mention that I failed to do that in that episode. I just acted like it was a brand new episode, so I don't remember. I think it was it might have been episode 13, 14. I can't remember the specific one. But then I think it was also level episode 2 or episode 1 that my Elgato, my computer kind of glitched out, and I was only capturing like partial frames of the gameplay, and that is when I figured out that my computer will desync after a while, and with audio and video. And if I turned off the preview on my PC while I was recording, there was almost like zero chance of that happening. So that's what I do nowadays. But the thing is that I have less. It feels like I have less control over my recording. But I'm hoping to upgrade my PC one of these days. I'm probably gonna start buying parts later on this year. Like I'm gonna buy. I don't know how much it's gonna all cost, but I'm gonna try at least buy something at a ballpark figure of something close to $1,000. You know, I want to buy a budget PC, but not the potatoes that I've been buying the past few years. No, I'm getting sick and tired of these potatoes. So anyway, so we got through level 3. Now let us go to level 4, and I'm probably doing some talking on the recording that I'm not capturing. So yeah, you gotta just bear with me here. Alright, so here is level 4. This one, oh yeah, this one's a little bit tricky because I gotta time my jumps again. You always gotta time your jumps, but the first 2 jumps there are always a little bit tricky. Okay, so here's episode 5. Oh, this one, yeah, this is the one I keep on messing up at the start of this video. I had to actually switch over to holding the iPhone in my lap as opposed to having it on the table, because I felt that it was awkward. But yeah, so I will soon get into like gameplay mode, where we're serious, where I have to lean forward and kind of put all my concentration in it. But yeah, then level 6 won't be as long as this level 5, because I remember, yeah, this is the level I had trouble with. Alright, so I remember I did a video on Hook Champ, what was it, last year. I'd like to do a playthrough of it one of these days. Like, it's one of the last few 32-bit games that work on my 32-bit iOS that works on my phone, my current phone. So I don't know when I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna get a new phone. I'm gonna upgrade, but I'm gonna say eventually, hopefully in the next couple of years. Because right now I can't see myself spending any significant money for the long while. I just got too many things to pay off. Yeah, don't go into debt. That's all I can say. Surprisingly, my debt doesn't have a single credit card bill, so I I didn't get a credit card bill because I know that something's going to come up and I'm going to have to, oh, this is the part of the video where I'm probably shuffling the phone into my lap, and I'm going to just get serious here, and you will see that there will be an improvement in a moment of gameplay. So I just got to get my bearings here, get used to it. There we go. See, look, I think that's the farthest I've made it so far. And see, there we go. We did it. Thanks to the oh, this one here is a little bit tricky too. This one doesn't take too long though. I think I get it on the 10th try or something. Let's see here. Yes, there. Oh, just about. Okay, let's go. You can do it. You can do it. I know you did it because I was there. There we go. Goes to 11. So we completed the first 2 chapters of the regular and extreme levels, and yeah. So I'm gonna scroll up ahead and show you that there will be 20 chapters, and I think there's some more downloadable levels further in that little island there. Yeah, there it is. So I hope you enjoyed today's video as much as I enjoyed making it, and we will catch you next time with a different game. So until then, we'll see ya. Have a good one. Bye-bye.